Oh, hey folks! Just taking in the splendor. What a lovely morning. I don't know what that bird is, but it's been going for all the time it took me to set up, and it just sounds like it's on a loop. And I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So we're outside. The weather's fair. It's gonna be wet this weekend. So it's actually Friday. We're recording this for you folks on Sunday. But yeah, thanks for tuning in to another Sunday social. We're up to like 170 something. 77, 78, I don't know. It's pretty high, which is pretty cool. And I'd probably still be doing them if you folks didn't show up, but you keep showing up, and that means a lot to me. It's special. I'm glad that something, a little idea I had a few years back turned into this, and it's something I look forward to. And I like chatting with you folks. If you're here now and you haven't done so before, you can tune into the live chat. You can say hello. You can be like, hello, Joseph, and maybe I respond back if I know your name, or you have some cryptic screen name and I don't know who you are. Maybe let me know who you are first, and then I'll say hello by name. But yeah, I got a brand new song. I got a brand new one I wrote the night before last. You see, me and that last sleep have never been that close. I can sleep sometimes. Last night I slept pretty good, but sometimes I just lay awake and I can't. And I've tried medications before, and they either work too well or they don't work at all. And so I wrote a song. I wrote 3 verses rhyme in a rhyme scheme, and then I repeated the first verse, and we got a tune. It's over a kind of a finger picking kind of run, and I'm pretty proud of it. It's called He'd Have, like he'd have loved this. It's not as easy for me to say it yet as it is on pen and pencil, but I picked it up in a book and I thought it was pretty cool. Like what it's just so neat, so neat. We got water, we got coffee. I'm no good at sleeping, even with a tyrant load. My medication manager worries it's a hypomanic episode. I toss and I turn, I'm up before the bird. This dyslexic shepherd hasn't miscounted his last herd. If and when I dream, it's sex and drugs and murder. My wife's an imagined figment, waking whimper beside her. I'm no good at sleeping, even with a tyrant load. My medication manager worries it's a hypomanic episode. Oh. Well, there's that. Sometimes I write a song like that one. That one's short and sweet too. I love that. I love it. It's like 1 minute and 50 seconds, something like that. But I write a song that I learned so fast, and it's just like it's meant to be. And that's one of them. North of Sight, I learned super fast. Like some of them just like, they go. And this one I've been only playing the last 2 days, and I've got it almost down. I got it almost down. Do 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 boo boo do. But yeah, I laugh at the thought that soon enough I'm going to be able to do sets of all my short songs. And instead of a dozen songs, we do like 20 songs, and it takes the same amount of time. That'd be pretty pretty haha and hee hee funny, you know? Both dimensions of the fun. E. It's a good day, it's great. A beautiful day. Probably say it a few more times, but it's true. Family dog, why I wanted to die. Said one is not a need, but a symptom of greed. I wish my dad was alive again, so I could see him die for the second time. Before I let that happen, I'd be sure he finished the shit he didn't. I can no longer count on my right hand. All my friends who died and were considered young, from a playful overdose to a sorrowful self-lynching. That was a hot version of that one, if I do say so myself. Wow, we're off to a rip. Off to a rip, friends. Yeah, so your boy is fully off lithium now. Got bumblebees in his hair. What's up? What's up? So that's cool. It wasn't agreeing with me. My stomach gave me bad tummy. My tummy wasn't feeling good, and it also didn't work. Two kind of major things. So that's how it is. We're on something new. Try something new. That's the thing with mental health medication, and it's okay. It's part of the game. Is that it's trial and error. Not everything's gonna work. It takes a while to find something that will, and that's okay. You just got to stick with it. You got to be strong, and all that kind of thing. I mean, who am I to say this? But we got this, man. We got this. If I, of all people, can manage to do it, I have hopes for you. to my first wife. Brazen Plaza, another one, but not for my life. Leave me alone to die like the swan on the ponds. Mother collecting irons for propping open doors and stabbing for dawn, flattening chipmunk skulls as an awful child. They seem to die every day. If you'd be my new one, I'd happily be yours too. As for my friends, they seem to die every day. If you'd be my new one, I'd gladly be yours too. Bones, scrape marrow, lap twice and spit in it. Ready taking tablespoons of bourbon each night. Let's spin this all together, split hairs and count twice. Seems like maternal side can also play on nice. Pick and choose your family feuds, I'll sit here all night. As for my friends, they seem to die every day. If you'd be my new one, I'd happily be yours too. As for my friends, they seem to die every day. If you'd be my new one, I'd gladly be yours too. Yeah, we're getting some rockin' versions of these tunes this morning, aren't we? The sun is picking up. Hey folks, I can see you now. See you, mosquito, I sprayed. Haha, take that. He's like, crap, that guy did spray. He smells delicious. I can't even bite him because it's bug spray. It was raining the other morning, and I was cutting some gemstones in the studio. And we have, in some of the windows, this metal sliding storm window, which is just like another glass pane that allows to damper more wind and stuff like that coming through. And it was down a few inches because I have an exhaust fan going out that window. And I look over, and in swoops a little hummingbird, and he or she sits there for like 3, 4, 5 seconds, something like that, and then flies away again. It was taking a little reprieve from the storm, and I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool. Black thistle seed on stiff stale snow. Bird songs of fairy tales both age before they grow. A raven finds shiny things, non-denominational wedding rings. Chased by sparrows, confused for crows, found 2 circles of metals below. Slinky. Phalange bones with water stains, tortoise-shell eyeglass frames. Wasn't for need of sexual greed, was a sexual repulsion indeed. The crow flies, the raven flies too. Sexual repulsion. Hey man, if you don't dig it, you don't dig it. That's okay. I'm not one to knock boots. Well, I guess I am one to knock boots. Awful. One of those mornings. Grandma Corks had the pleasure of told tales of humans who sung of love. Particular one would start each night of the lovers who acknowledged flight. Fawn and floor they personified, neath the trees where we their bones still lie. Was mid-flight before it dawned on him, the pair of rings belonged to them. Made it quack there, not to mourn or adorn, turned back on his rings and made it by more. With a kick and a scratch and a whip of his wings, the soil filled in with more than the rings. Black thistle seed on stiff, stale snow. Bird songs of fairy tales, both age before they grow. Cool, that was a slinky, funky version of it. I don't know what bird that is squawking. What's up? Squawk. I do recognize it, but I can't place it right now. Actually, let's tune it up real quick. Not bad. Ugh. Itchy nose under those sunglasses. Itchy everything. I saw mosquitoes this morning, so now I'm just in like the itch mode. Every time I take a drink, I spill my drink, thinking it's my subconscious, but it's a lie, but it's a lie. Every time she takes the pills, she spills the pills, thinking it's her subconscious, but it's a lie, but it's a lie. Minted the last penny yesterday. They're coming for your nickels, you better run. Minted the last penny yesterday. They came for your last dollar, too late to run. Every time I get to work, I work myself ragged, thinking it's my subconscious, but it's a lie, but it's a lie. One day she went to work, a kid pulled a gun, thinking it's her subconscious, but it's a lie, but it's a lie. The last penny yesterday. They're coming for your nickels, you better run. Minted the last penny yesterday. Paying for your last dollar, too late to run. Every time I shake my head, I hurt my head, thinking it's my subconscious, but it's a lie, but it's a lie. Every time she spills her guts, she sure you see a spill of guts, thinking it's her subconscious, but it's a lie, but it's a lie. Minted the last penny yesterday. They're coming for your nickels, you better run. Minted the last penny yesterday. Came for your last dollar, too late to run. 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 Yeah! Heck yeah! Apple in the pine. Behind us, I mean, you guess you call them pine. They're hemlock. It's non-deciduous. It's coniferous. I guess they do drop some needles, but well, we're gonna do one of those special time warp things where I'm gonna be talking to you, and you don't even know that I get up and I leave. And again, someday I'll get a camera that allows me to do more fancy stuff where I can pause both. But so what I just found I was sitting on, it's not on the set list, but in root rot. When I say a samara sticks to me, this is a samara. So you can't really see it all that well, but in the beginning, all right, well, oh, there's another one and another one, okay. What they have is a little seed at the bottom. And on the other side, they have a little like propeller. So when you drop them like I've been dropping them, which they're very easy to drop, they do a little helicopter thing. Yeah. You can kind of see it go. So that's a seed dispersal mechanism. And a samara sticks to me, my pink striped shirt. I was recording some video somewhere, and I was getting samaras all stuck to me. Yeah, that's that line. All right, back to tunage, autumnal surprise, single narwhal tusk, single bowley musk. Flat needle of hemlock, she is the timid flock. Sea turns kettle lake, titty and napping flake. Well, how embarrassing, folks. I haven't had that happen in a while. The camera over there got full, the main camera, so I had to stop things for a brief second. I don't know, well, maybe we'll try to time warp it, maybe we won't, maybe we'll just be very transparent with you and let you know that I goofed. But yeah. Plywood, stone windows, the press of wrought iron flows, a seafoam green cabin, tourmaline lapel pin. Seagull far from sea, the baseboard heat is clean, a non-horizontal aisle, eroded sandstone pile. Yeah. So there was a little interrupted wheat penny, but we got there. We got there anyways. We got there. Got Ella hair all over my guitar strap. No one else in this family has curly hair that long. Tattered towels, tarnished trowels, the novelty of new always mattered less to a few. the dance of the grateful, into a low dip of becoming mindful. Swells to overwhelm, feelings of drowning at the helm. Saved by the cadence of professional reassurance, rinse and repeat. Even with finesse, one cannot not weep. I cannot not weep. We cannot not weep. Yeah. I only brought one coffee mug with me this morning, and it's an awful fine day to have two. You know what I mean? But I got my water jug. I can just will there to be coffee beans in there. Doubtful. The last tobacco kiss in my pack before I quit and start again. Lay up to my pillage to quell the urge for a mongrel pilgrimage. Color me impressed, yet still I know the grass doesn't grow from pulling it. The start of chlorophyll at a time like this, when all I really need is a punctual pharmacist. Up till 3, and she suggests this interrupted sleep can bode well. It'll affect your mood and your mental health, taking the depression and mania. I can see my breath in the living room, tending fire from the couch so we don't freeze to death. The smallest sliver of sun engulfs a wooden floor. I take up supine and photosynthesize some more. Rada, rada, just that drum, that. A snowpack so deep I hear the trains whistle from 12 miles away, sing so clear. The smallest sliverest solid, some say they're weaker than their projected self. Metabolism and tolerance speak for themselves. passion and mania. Yep, that was a good one too. This is a ripping set. I feel like I really photosynthesized whale, and when I'm out in the sun I got more vigor, more vibrato, more bravado. Yeah, see? Especially if I'm staying hydrated. I'll fill you a meadow with color, growth, and love. I'll handpick you the flowers of your own. I'm gonna sow and grow her acres and acres of color. Every day we meet, I'll give her a suite of flora. I'm gonna sow and grow her acres and acres of color. Every day we meet, I'll give her a sweet, and any day she weeps, I'll compose her sweet. When we wake, I'll give it a sweet of flora, yeah. And I'll fill you a mighty grove, but someday I'm chopping it down. Build you up these lovely walls to lay a roof on down. I'm gonna sow and grow her acres and acres of color. Every day we meet, I'll give her a suite of flora. I'm gonna sow and grow her acres and acres of color. Every day we meet, I'll give her a suite, and any day she weeps, I'll compose her sweet. When we wake, I'll give it a suite of flora. Yeah, wow, wow, wow. I'll fill you a meadow with color, growth, and love. Whoa, whoa, I'll handpick you the flowers of her own. I'm gonna sow and grow her acres and acres of color. Every day we meet, I'll give her a suite of flora. I'm gonna sow and grow her acres and acres of color. Every day we meet, I'll give her a sweet, and any day she weeps, I'll compose her sweet. When we wake, I'll give it a sweet of flora, yeah. Whoa, 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 oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, never step in the flowers. The song formerly known as Suite of Flora. When maudlin becomes mundane, the irreverent becomes irreversible. the flip of a faulty switch, a few flicks from falling off. Beyond all bounds, when self-love turns to hatred, the love was already tainted. You used to just say hi. Fixed to never be insipid a day in my life. Saw and smelt the skunk smeared in the county, plowed the snow. Defeated, underappreciated my eternal strife. My therapist laws the roundabout, third exit in a row. Make room in the stove. I'll be following you in kindling. I'll be keeping you company. You'll be keeping me even killed. Fixing to never be insipid a day in my life. Saw and smelt the skunk smeared in the county, plowed the snow. Defeated, underappreciated my eternal strife. There was us a roundabout, third exit in a row. Oh, fixing to never be insipid a day in my life. Saw and smelt the skunk smeared in the county, plowed the snow. Defeated, underappreciated my eternal strife. My therapist saw us around about third exit in a row. Feeling manic, but raised not to panic. Please elaborate. I can't pontificate. Only examples of how it tramples an alcoholic loving the struggle. So obstinate, my emotions disproportionate. Walking pneumonia with the taste of ammonia. A tangle wreck of a rectangle. Simple triggers like calloused fingers. A disdain so easy to sustain. One's nadir, recognized only by their love cadir. Welcome to Benson, the white wooden sign did read. Old man tried to keep us there, the bank small bookstore. Most folks underwhelm me, grandiose stories have face. The blurred out lurking in the bottom end of my lake. Maybe share a cigarette on the old Champlain ferry. Sign says no smoking, organic full body tastes. Blue moon palms every now, southbound on the Northway. Snuck past state trooper, my $3 thrift shop shirts. Ashes grow from jewelweed as you practice gravity. Let's all be patient, you be dead soon enough. Get a rush for your own grave, there's a bell mark around your neck. Stay and sing with us so you don't feel so alone. Found me 2 days later, objecting lowercase sad folk. Lame headline of the Capitol, drop a book on the opener. Find me back to the 802, thinking I should not too. Past the house where I first smelled coke in nautical manslaughter. Ashes grow from jewelweed as you practice gravity. Let's all be patient, you be dead soon enough. Get a rush for your own grave, there's a bell mark around your neck. Stay here and sing with us so you don't feel so alone. Yeah! Wow, I like that unbirth into mayn't into monkton boro. That was pretty neat medley. Yeah, rock and roll. So I will have to do some extra stitches to account for that camera dying, me having to stop this camera. I thought I had us all fancy when I did that time warp kind of thing, but maybe we'll do the same and there'll just be a break in the midweek, not in the midweek, in the middle of wheat penny. I'm not sure yet. I think I'll be transparent and leave that part in. Just let people know I goof. I goof from time to time. These things happen. It's not just me. Wait, it's not just me. I appreciate you folks. Till next time, I'm gonna soak up some splendor. And toodles. Bye. We like to have fun around here. No one's gonna do it for us. Trees grown from the roofs of project housing. For the concrete and the litter to call the space down at ground level. Observation of Bronx razor wire. Observation of Bronx razor wire.